That you had that fight with Montana Love a couple years ago. I know it was a close fight. Some people thought you won. Is that a fight you want again in the future?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, I want that again. Eventually. That's my we know each other. We knew each other since we was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that again.
Yeah, that fight.
I'm happy for him though. I'm happy to see him doing his thing. But I love that down the line again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like that fight's kind of like you can't really find no footage of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch it too. I can't find it. It was on Daily Motion for a while, but it disappeared.
Yeah, they took it down.
Yeah,
I mean, we talked to some people who felt like you won that fight.
I thought I won that fight. I thought I won. I came out a little. I had surgery right before that fight. That was my first fight back, but so my time was off. I came out like super aggressive because I felt it. I knew my time was gonna be off, so I had to press the issue because me sitting back and doing what I usually do, I wasn't gonna be like as sharp with it. So I just pressed it, and I thought I pulled it out. But
has he gotten better though? Like you feel you've gotten better?
Yeah,
Is he looking
I
better?
think he got better. Yeah, I think we both got better. So we can do that again sometime. But I think he's gotten better. I can see him. I can see.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now to my left, we have a man that really needs an introduction, for he is the pride and joy of all of North Las Vegas, my main man, 50 grand, Johnny Cortijo. What's good, champ?
What's good, champ?
We got a great topic, and this is a topic that this man right here, I'm sure he's excited to talk about it.
Very important.
Because it's very important. Now, look, we got a lot of guys at 140 that I get in love. Like one guy in particular, because he is the subject. He's the subject of this video. Montana Love, Mr. Too Pretty himself. He becomes somewhat of a cult figure in boxing. He's now going to be fighting on the
main event of Canelo Bivol.
Well, not co-main event. Hergovic's co-main event. But he's on the card. He's on Canelo Bivol. He's fighting a Gabriel Valenzuela, whatever, 25-1. But you kind of I know you get frustrated with this because you always say that how is he getting all these superstar attention when he needed to fight Kenneth Sims Jr., who he fought in 2018 and had a draw.
Look, I'm high on Montana Love. You know, I like Montana Love style. Too pretty, very entertaining. But I sat down one time, and I remember this. I was younger. I was sitting down. I was watching a random showbox card. As you know, I watch boxing kind of late.
He do.
It's 3 in the morning, so maybe I need to go back and rewatch it. But it was 3 in the morning. I was drinking my tea, and I seen this fight, and I felt personally, from myself, that Kenneth Sims won that fight. You know, and I think that Kenneth Sims, you know, he hasn't had the best luck in boxing. He's had he's had 2 losses, but I believe he beat an undefeated prospect in his last fight, and he beat Elvis Rodriguez the fight before that.
He did.
But I believe that now, with him being to prove himself and beating these undefeated prospects, I feel like he should be right back to that same position, or maybe even a little bit higher, to the point where he fought like a Montana Love. So me personally, I feel like Montana Love, a fight that he could do is maybe like a Mikey Garcia, one of those guys at 140. But me personally, the fight I want to see the Boss Man versus Montana Too Pretty Love. I feel like the fans would enjoy it. The build-up would be more entertaining, and you know, I feel like it's just a fight that needs to happen because I sat down, I watched it, I was entertained, and I know that they talked after or something like that, and they said it'll be a big money fight whenever they do fight. So I feel like it's on track to that, but I still got questions from watching that fight, and I think that, you know, Montana's very exciting, very fun, but I feel like Kenneth is not getting that love because of the losses that he has.
But he should be getting the love though, because ultimately, right, Elvis Rodriguez was a big name. They fought on you know, what car was it? What was the big car they fought on? I think it was like, I can't remember the car right now. I'll pull it up.
Ramirez.
Was there Ramirez Taylor?
Yeah, Ramirez.
Yeah, they fought on Ramirez Taylor. So he fought
Taylor.
he fought a really high-rated prospect, Elvis Rodriguez. Pretty much popped that balloon and stopped that hype train before it got going. And he's not really getting that universal love, it seems like.
Yeah. And then I think he fought on PBC recently, and he beat another prospect that was like 4-0. So I personally feel, or I don't remember which card it was, but I think it would have been like a PBC fight. But now that you bring that up, a fight that I think would be very, very entertaining. That would maybe put him on that pedestal of Montana Love, or maybe even past Montana Love. Is
Ooh.
a guy that you're not very fond of, but he fought that day. So how about a Jose Ramirez versus a Kenneth Sims Jr.?
I would absolutely love that fight.
So,
Now, I've been saying it for a long time. People y'all can choose to hate what I'm saying or love what I'm saying, but every time Jose Ramirez has stepped up to competition, he's either lost or looked really bad winning. You know, been very close fights. Pedraza was close. He lost to Taylor. I thought Postal beat him clearly. You know, he hasn't really had a dominant win since he fought Maurice Hooker. So I feel like Kenneth Sims would be a great test, a chance for him to establish himself. So I like that fight. And you know, there's a lot of fights out there for Kenneth Sims. You know, I had a chance to actually meet the boss man myself at the Top Rank gym. You know, he wants that Montana Love rematch. He's actually a little frustrated that he can't even find the damn footage of the fight himself. So that's kind of crazy how he fought Montana Love. He can't get the footage for the fight. So if anybody has the footage out there for that fight, you know, let me know so I can let Kenneth Sims know.
Yeah, and then, or maybe even, you know, like if they want to get him a crack at that, maybe a Pedraza too, to just like open the door, you know, have it like on Top Rank on maybe like on a Friday night, or you could even put it like co-main or something right there. But I feel like it's time for, you know, Montana Love is getting all the love
Because he's good at self-promoting himself and talking.
I feel like Kenneth Sims has beaten the undefeated prospects, and I feel like it's time for him to get that sort of love, and I feel like it's time for him to step up and fight top level competitions to get to that position.
Yeah, well, I can't say I disagree. You know, I asked Kenneth Sims myself, you know, what do you think about the TFMO fight? And he said, I love to welcome him to the 140-pound division. So even that fight, you know, listen, Johnny.
You know, Teal's my guy, so I'm a little biased on that one.
Yeah.
So,
but Johnny's a big fan of the boss man.
I'm a big fan.
I like the boss man. I think he's a really good boxer, and I think
I remember one time me and BT were chilling, right, and they said Elvis Rodriguez was fighting Kenneth Sims, and they had Kenneth Sims 1,100 to 1 as the underdog.
Massive underdog.
And I looked at BT and I told him he's gonna beat Elvis Rodriguez.
He did.
And I told him I'm gonna go shower, and when I come out, he's gonna beat him. And later on that night, I'm gonna watch that fight again. And that's exactly what happened. He beat him convincingly and fairly easy.
And Top Rank dropped. They dropped Elvis Rodriguez that night like a bad habit.
Yep.
He said, "Forget you. You ain't what we thought you were."
But also, since Kenneth Sims has fought on PBC recently, and Elvis Rodriguez is going to be fighting right now on Tim Tszyu undercard.
Mm-hmm.
Could there be a possibility of Elvis Rodriguez, Kenneth Sims too?
Rematch? I mean, there could, but like, why? Like, he beat him already.
Yeah.
Like, let Kenneth Sims get that rematch that we want to see. We want Montana Love. So, you know, Eddie Hearn, anybody out there who makes decisions in boxing, if you see this video, which I'm sure someone will,
or you
make it happen.
Or you know what? Get Kenneth Sims a good notable name, and then, you know, Josh Taylor's moving up. Those titles are going to be vacant.
Jack Catterall.
Jack Catterall.
Liam Paro,
one of those guys. And then you can have maybe world title fight, Montana Love versus Kenneth Sims Jr.
The rematch.
You know?
Man, Cleveland versus Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, the rematch for a world title. I'm with it. I'm with all that. So yeah, shout out to the boss man. Shout out to Chicago's very own.
Shout out to Montana Love, because I think Montana Love is a good fighter too.
I
just want to see the rematch.
Shout out to him too. Shout out to him as well. But yeah, if y'all don't take nothing else from this video, because I know we were kind of all over the place, make the damn Kenneth Sims versus Montana Love rematch, because that's the fight that we want to see, and we're trying to bring awareness to it.
And mainly, what I want more than that, which how BT says, I just want Kenneth Sims to get a shot and it shines. So that's it. I wanted to get a shot.
There you have it. There you have it from the pride and joy of all North Las Vegas himself, Johnny Cortillo. And with that being said, you guys leave your comments down below on what you think about these guys and the fight and Kenneth Sims and his future in the sport. And yeah, like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.